Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. No More Room in Hell 2 just released today and it's mostly negative. It's such a disappointment. Gamers are so disappointed. In this video, we're going to deep dive a little bit more what the different gamers think about this, about No More Room in Hell 2. Because, hey, mostly negative, my friends. 26% only positive. So this is mostly negative for 2,400 reviews. So at the moment, online are 4,699 people. There was a highest value of 15,000. So there was a highest value of 15,000 today. And this already dropped to like 1/3 of this, and it's now like where I'm living. So this is the time where people play video games. So it's evening, so it's after 9. Follows 67,000, and if you compare 67,000 and 4,700 on release date, this is definitely it's definitely a little disaster. I think it's definitely a little disaster, my friends. Not very good. Torn Banner Studios. So terrifying 8-player co-op action horror experience. Find your friends in the dark and survive in a dynamic, endlessly replayable zombie apocalypse. So released in early access. And 29 euros, and then you get some more information. So, but if we now scroll down, we see all those red little thumbs. So waited really long for it would have come out already 2 years ago. I was thinking it had good reason to be scheduled. Looks like I'm wrong now. Horrible optimization, zombies are immortal, and lots of bugs. Bad early access launch. To be honest, right now not recommend to play it. Wait for updates instead. I'm a veteran first one player. My favorite zombie game of all time. While there are a few poor design choices, it's overall pretty solid. However, the networking is horrible and there are too many bugs to count. Wait a few months until they fix all the bugs and do a content drop. Then another negative one. The gameplay looks loop kind of reminds me of Hunt Showdown, and the graphics are nice. If they are quick with adding content, fixing bugs and polishing the game, this could be a fantastic zombie game. At the end of the day, this isn't No More Room in Hell. This is a PvE zombie extraction shooter using an exciting IP to gain traction. Very interesting. With that being said, the performance is awful, and there is a whole lot of content for $30 or 30 euros. Hopefully the developers are cooking, but man, the high ping, poor performance, no private lobbies, offline mode is killing that fun. Another one here. So also negative, the developers abandon the roots of the first one. There's no modding support, just one map. Awful performance, forces you to play multiplayer. Hitboxes are abhorrently bad. Combat is not fluid. Zombie latch onto you randomly and hit through walls. Inventory system changed for the worse compared to the first one. Overcomplicated issues listed by YouTuber testers. Persisted past release. Uses easy anti-cheat for a co-op game. It's known for breaking tools such as TS Notifier. So the game is not worth 39 euros and will not be anytime soon. Do not buy it in its current state. With the current price, 10 euros is the most I would ever give in the current state for this game. So guys, so also here I give you also, as always, my little sentiment ticker. So sentiment ticker we have done from today. So early access performance. The game has entered early access and there's mention of it being a bit of a mixed bag on platforms like Steam. I just read it to you. Like the Steam Deck due to performance issues. So the Steam Deck there, so it's a mixed bag. Obviously, particularly in more detailed or zombie-dense areas. However, there's an appreciation for not blocking Linux and Steam users with anti-cheat systems, suggesting an inclusive approach to different gaming platforms. That's positive. Gameplay and features. The game emphasizes co-op play with consequences, where permadeath adds a layer of tension and strategy. It aims for a realistic survival horror experience, focusing on resource management, strategic avoidance of zombies, and teamwork. This approach has been both praised for its innovation in the zombie genre and criticized for its execution, with some players finding the game extremely challenging due to these mechanics. Then reception of this game, from posts here on X and reviews, the sentiment leans towards disappointment with its launch state. citing it as buggy, lacking content, and not living up to the expectations set by its predecessor or its potential. There are mentions of it being overwhelming negative in terms of initial user reviews due to these issues. However, some players see potential in its fun factor despite its unfinished state, indicating that while the execution might currently falter, the core idea will still hold its appeal. So that's a bit more, it's a bit more positive. It's a bit more positive. So let's look at another video here. Here we go. Let's go. Start it. Not working. So, community response. There's a consensus that while No More Room in Hell 2 could have been an easy win by simply expanding on the first game's formula, it has instead launched with significant issues like the lack of dedicated servers, affecting multiplayer experience and missing key features that were present in the first game. This has led to a sense of missed opportunity among fans. So critics and players alike have noted that while the game nails the atmosphere and terror of isolation in a zombie apocalypse, it suffers from technical and gameplay execution issues. There's a sentiment that it might be worth waiting for updates or a sale before purchasing, indicating a cautious optimism for future improvements. In summary, No More Room in Hell 2 has been met with a critical reception, focusing on its unpolished state, performance issues, and some design choices that differ unfavorably from its predecessor. However, there remains a thread of hope and interest in seeing how it might evolve through early access phase. So that's it. So keep in mind, guys, this game is still in early access. Sometimes developers actually manage to make those games better when they're in early access. Sometimes not, I have to admit this. So they're not always great, turn out to be super great. But hey, give them time. Don't buy it now. I think what you can say on basis on this review, so don't buy it now. Probably doesn't make sense to buy now. Just wait a little bit. Give the developers some time. Let the beta testers beta test the game for you. So if you're interested in this game, but I understand. So if you like this game, so you really want to buy it now. So, but guys, it looks not good. It doesn't look good. All right. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.